Hey, what's up you guys, it's Connor, and today I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I got for Christmas. Not everything, I'm not going to show you guys the clothes, but I'm going to show you guys some of the book-related stuff that I've gotten, and then also all the books that I got. It was a lot, so just saddle up, let's get started. So the first 5 things I'm going to show you, I got before Christmas. I had gotten these books, but I didn't feel like making a separate haul just for 5 books. So the first book that I picked up Zoe's Tale by John Scalzi. This is the 4th book in the Old Man's War series. I really enjoy the Old Man's War series, but I've heard this book is just a retelling of the 3rd book from a different character's perspective, so I'm going to put this one on hold. I'm not going to immediately read this one until I've kind of forgotten some of the minor details of the 3rd book so that it's more entertaining, I guess. Like, I don't really like reading books that are written over again in another person's perspective, so I'm going to give this one a pass for now and then come back to it later. I then ended up ordering from Book Outlet. I already opened it because it was so long ago, but I picked up 2 books for the Black Friday sale, and the first one I picked up was The Red Knight by Miles Cameron. This is the 1st book in the Trader Sun cycle. I've heard amazing things from Caitlin and from Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book, so I really wanted to give it a go, and I actually don't mind these paperbacks. Orbit is the only paperback that I actually really enjoy. These have the like French flaps in them, and it has the deckled pages, and I just really like Orbit paperbacks. I don't know why, I just think that they're nice and they're floppy, so like I never have to worry about cracking the spine. So yeah, I think this is a epic fantasy, high fantasy series that is about a guy, like a morally gray character, and he is just kind of out for his own gain, and he gets mixed up with a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and I don't really know too much besides that, but these are like, I'm just gonna do every single book haul stereotype in this video probably, so just be prepared for all of those. I have ruined making book hauls for myself because I recognize all the ridiculous things that I do in them, but I don't really care, and I hope you don't either. The second book that I picked up from Book Outlet during the Black Friday sale was The Human Division by John Scalzi. This is the 5th book in the Old Man's War series, and I think this is where he takes the story in a different direction. Yeah, I think this has a different main character, and so I'm excited to see where he takes the story and read this book and just read all the John Scalzi books ever in my life. I forgot to tell you what these books are about. So basically the Old Man's War series is a science fiction series that follows these characters that join the Colonial Defense Forces, and you can't join until you're 75. You can enlist at 65, but you don't actually get taken till 75, and you just go on crazy adventures and fight aliens and stuff, but it's pretty interesting, and there's a bunch of other stuff that happens too. It also kind of brings up the issues about withholding information from like the public and stuff, like government withholding information and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they're really interesting. I think the main characters are always hilarious, super funny. I really enjoyed these books. I really like John Scalzi's humor and his writing. So yeah, if you have not picked up the Old Man's War series, definitely do that soon. Also, with all the books that I've been getting, I think this is going to be the last time you see my shelves exactly like this. I'm going to have to do some rearranging and get everything to fit on the shelves, but we shall see how that goes. The next book, I picked it up when I went back to Gainesville just because I was like, I need to go to the bookstore. So I picked up Horns by Joe Hill. This is a standalone book that they made into a movie. I haven't seen the movie, but I kind of want to. It's got Daniel Radcliffe in it, and I don't think I've seen any movies that he's been in since Harry Potter. So yeah, I just kind of want to check it out. I think what happens is that this one guy is like plastered, like super drunk, and then the next day he wakes up with horns on his head, and then people start revealing their secrets to him. Don't really know anything else besides that. All I know is Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, so I just wanted to check it out and give it a go. The next book I picked up while Christmas shopping for other people, and that is Sea of Shadows by Kelly Armstrong. I recently read Loki's Wolves by her and M.A. Marr, and I really wanted to check out other things that both of the authors have written because I really enjoyed that book. So I decided to give this one a look-see. It's about 2 girls, I think, 2 sisters, and I think they're separated, and then they're trying to save their world. It's a fantasy book, so hopefully I like it. I've heard some good things, but I've also heard some bad things, so it'll be interesting to see which side I fall on. Alright, so those are the things that I got before Christmas. Now we're going to move on to some of the things that I got for Christmas. I think I'm going to do this video in multiple parts now that I'm thinking about it because there's just way too much stuff. On to the gifts that I received from booktubers. So the first 2 things were from Marines, from My Name is Marines, and I'll leave links to all of these people's channels down below so you can check them out because they are wonderful and awesome, just so awesome, all of them are. And the first thing she got me was the Harry Potter Funko Pop, the Quidditch one. I definitely will be adding him to my Harry Potter shelf. So cute. So cute. I'm going to end up taking him out soon, but not right now. And the other thing that she ended up sending me was Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I've heard so many great things about this book. I actually have no idea what it is about. I know it's science fiction. I know it has a weird format, like it's told strangely, and I think it's kind of case filey, so there's different clues and they're trying to solve a mystery or something like that. But yeah, I just gotta see what all the hype is about, and everyone shows the inside of the book for some reason. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to check this book out, and maybe I'll be buddy reading this with someone at some point who hasn't read it yet, because it seems like everyone has read it. The next book I got from Kayla from BookTuber, and that is The Caretaker's Guide to Fablehaven by Brandon Mull and art by Brandon Dorman. Fablehaven is amazing. I love it. And also, this book is incredible. I saw it in the store once, and I opened it up, and it has just like crazy, amazing like artwork, and it talks about different creatures from the world, and it's non-spoiler. I already checked. So if you haven't read Fablehaven yet, and you're kind of interested in checking out the different creatures that are inside of it, or you've just read the first book or something like that, you don't have to worry about being spoiled. It doesn't have any spoilery information in the book. I just love Fablehaven so much. It also has a preview for the next Fablehaven series called Dragon Watch. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm so excited to see this and flip through it and just check out all the different creatures and stuff. Just so great. Kayla, I love you so much. The next one is from Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey, the creator of Top 5 Wednesday. I just love Lainey's note to me. Merry Christmas, Connor from Connor O'Brien. Listen, I actually heard really good things about this one, and Amazon wouldn't let me ship alcohol. So, ... She ended up getting me Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. I recently read Prince of Fools, which is the first book in his next trilogy. They are set at the same time, so you don't have to read one before reading the other, but I think you're supposed to read this trilogy before you read the next trilogy, but I didn't do it in order. I wanted to go back and read this book because everyone that I read Prince of Fools with didn't like it as much as I liked it. They all preferred this trilogy a lot more, so I wanted to check this one out and see what all the hype was about. And I've heard Jorg is just, he's the main character of this book, and he's a terrible, terrible, terrible person, like awful. So wanted to check it out and see how everything is. I think that world is really interesting. It's a future dystopian world, our world, but everyone kind of like goes back to medieval technology, but there's also some random current technology that is back there. So there's like train tracks and stuff. So yeah, I'm interested to see more of this world, and I really enjoyed Prince of Fools, so I'm going to enjoy this one too, hopefully. And the last thing that I'm going to show you is this one. This is from Kristen from Cap89X, and I think it's going to be a graphic novel. It just seems like one of those type, but I haven't opened it yet. Kiss Nook on the head for me. I will kiss Nook. Oh, I know what it is now. Okay, so she got me volume 4 of Y the Last Man. I started this graphic novel series a long time ago, but I never continued. It's super cool. It's about the last man on Earth. All of the other males of every species ends up dying, except for this man and his monkey, Ampersand. I think that's his name. And it's just him trying to survive all these crazy women trying to kill him and stuff. Yeah, super exciting. I really like this graphic novel series, so I'm so excited to get it. Thank you, Kristen. So that's it for part 1 of my Christmas book haul. I've got a lot more. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you have heard of any of these things, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.